brings you the Wizards. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This is the last stop for the Raptors before returning to Toronto. And, of course, Corey Kispert. This, of course, his first game as a Toronto Raptor.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Now, here's Ingles. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And it's Washington's ball. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. Second chance shot. Pass to Embiid. Over Kessler. Embiid, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Young. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Shoots it up. Here's Kessler. Collins grabs the miss.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Henderson. Embiid in the corner. No good that time. Still a tie game after a couple of empty possessions. Young outside. A 3 ball. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Back to Allen. Pass to Embiid. 13 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Young will bring it up for Toronto. Searching for their first points of the game. Johnson outside. They get it back. Back to Kessler. Banchero inside. Goes up with it again. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Henderson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to the wing. Embiid inside the line. Again, Embiid missing. And Toronto has possession. Now, Ingles. No scoring in this one. Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10", playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
So both teams changing it up here. Washington trailing. Now here's Henderson. On the wing, Harris. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper for two.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Pass to Banchero. Johnson outside. Shot from the top of the key. It's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Embiid drives in. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Young. There's a screen. Good on the triple.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
And here is Harris. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Young from outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Young with the ball. He has 6. Drives to the hoop. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Washington basketball. Substitution for your Wizards. DeAndre Jordan.
Wizards trailed by 3. Pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. It's tipped. And stolen by Jordan. 3-pointer. And Harris is good for 3. 8 points for him. And here's Young. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Vassell with it. Picked up by Banchero.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Young from outside. Rebound, Washington. Here's Stephens. Pass to Mays. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Kispert, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Harris. Here's Stephens. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Clock at 6. Here's Stephens. Here's May. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. A floater, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Wizards with the lead. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup. Over to the wing. Back to Johnson. Now here's Kispert. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Milton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Both free throws good for Milton. Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Now, here's Ball. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Pass to Kispert. Fires the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mann. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Wizards shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Ball feeling it out a bit. To the right side. Here's Kispert. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Mann. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Joe Harris has been on display for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here's Kispert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Kispert's got his second bucket tonight. Washington trailing. Here's Mann. Outside Harris. A three-pointer, no good. Outside, Ball. And there's a foul called on Tre Mann. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. Good on the shot. And it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Here's Mann. Johnson with the rebound. And here is Ball. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Milton. Here's Kispert. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Out to the right wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Possession for Toronto.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Toronto. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. To the wing right side. Kispert wide open. He fires. Pass to Milton. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Watanabe. And the Wizards with possession. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Mann. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
Wizards foul. Skylar Miller. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy, it's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And a deep three from Young. Rebound by the Wizards. Now Henderson. He has yet to score. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Paolo Banchero. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the mound.
Pass to Young. Back to Milton. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Embiid is alone inside. You aren't going to get in his way.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Young with no one around. And again, Toronto no up.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
There's the drive. Ingles in the corner. Back to Young. Inside. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Henderson outside. Here's Vassell. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors trailed by 3. And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
3-point field.
Young's got 12 points in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Collins. From 15 feet away, Kessler with the rebound. Now here is Young. He's got 12. That puts them in the lead. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
And here is Vassell. Henderson drops in the layup for 2. Henderson's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Banchero outside. Pass to Kessler. Now Ingles. Here's Banchero. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Here's Henderson. Pass to Embiid. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid!
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
There's the screen. Kicks it out to Banchero. Going inside. Can't cash in from close range. The Wizards with the lead. Henderson with it. Embiid the screen. Henderson no good. And it's the Raptors ball. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Kessler. Back to Young. Banchero with the screen. Here's Kessler. Guarded by Embiid. Here's Banchero. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Henderson outside. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Up top, Vassell hasn't made one yet. He goes up again. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
There's the pick. Young from outside. Rebound, Washington.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Embiid inside. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Embiid. Over Kessler. On the money with the open jumper. Embiid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Young's shot is off. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Washington calls timeout. Six seconds left to play here in the second quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Let's hear it one more time. Bring you a Wizards High Squad.
Here's Kispert, and that one released in time, but no good. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunities.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Young outside for the three. Here's Kessler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Stevens. And too long on the shot.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Washington calls timeout. It's a close game here in Washington. Pass to Vassell. Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
Well, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And Young, here we go. Basket good. Young's got 18 points in the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
To the left side wing. In the corner, Collins with it. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for Washington. Here's Young. It's good. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Henderson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That free throw, no good. Wizards making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
And here's Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. And Henderson throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Kessler. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Henderson outside. Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Pass to Kessler. The kick out to Young. Driving the lane. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Kessler's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harris outside. The 3. Kessler with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Johnson in the corner. And Banchero, here we go. To the inside. Shoots over Vassell. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Harris, right side. Fires for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Milton. He's got 5. Pass to Kessler. Milton in the corner. For the lead. Collins grabs the miss. The Wizards with the lead. Henderson with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Henderson looking it over. And that one is good. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now, here is Young. 22 points for him. Pass to Milton. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's Vassell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. Kessler with the rebound.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Young, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Easy battling. Next, welcome to the floor. Your Wizards High Squad.
Both teams will make substitutions. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Mays. Right wing. This one for 3. Up again.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Kispert with it. He has 6. To end the drought. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Pass to Mays. Screen by Jordan. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Possession to Toronto.
Toronto trailing. Outside ball. Driving in for the tie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just can't allow ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Harris outside. Here's Mays. Tips it up. It's rebounded by Hayes. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
It's Hayes, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. And Hayes throws it down.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
The first free throw is good.
Being a second-round pick should never define you, and for Joe Harris, it has not. This guy is now one of the elite, feared three-point threats in the entire league. Understanding who he is and how he can be a part of a team.
Inside, here's Ball. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. Puts it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. We've reached... to the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Mays. Here's Whitehead, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Hayes. Outside, Ball. Good work there as it goes.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
Here's Watanabe. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Jordan.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
First team foul.
That one is off.
DeAndre Jordan.
So he comes up empty at the line.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And here is Ball. The open shot by Kispert. And another basket for Toronto.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
On the way, Harris. Pass to Whitehead. And he jams it with authority. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Out to the right wing. Now Kispert. Back to Ball. Shoots from the corner. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Watanabe. Over to the left wing. Here's Jordan. To the wing on the left. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Harris. And stay with the play, Harris. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, Joe Harris known as a shooter, but make no mistake, this guy will mix it up on the glass. Great offensive rebound right there.
Out to the right wing. Kispert, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Takes it inside. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. The steal has to Watanabe. Here's Mays. Jordan trying to free himself up. And it's Mays missing.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Good. And that's 13 points here for Corey Kispert. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. Jordan with the ball. Wizards passing it around. Here's Whitehead. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now here's Milton. Here he goes. And it's in there.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Washington trailing. Here's Mays. Pass to Whitehead. Now here is Harris. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Here's Bates Diop. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Washington now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Embiid inside. It's rebounded by Hayes. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
Raptors ball.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Young from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 25 points in the game.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And the second free throw, good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Young outside. Banchero outside. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Banchero's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto. Pass to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
2 shots.
And Embiid drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Kessler. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Young outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kessler. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Washington calls timeout.
It's time for defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. To the inside. Here's Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Henderson with it. And then Henderson with the dunk.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Young outside. Collins with some nice D. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 1. Here's Embiid. And dunk by Embiid.
big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Young looking around. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Banchero. Toronto working the ball around now. The kick out to Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Collins. Pass to Allen. Henderson outside. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Now Kessler. It's Young on the wing. Shoots the three. Frames it from downtown.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Allen, right side. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so they foul intentionally.
Grayson Allen. First personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
15 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Wizards. Henderson.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And the Raptors call time here. They're up by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.